Alright guys, we're doing a quick warm-up this morning. This one's going to be 4 moves. Go through a few times. I'm going to go through once, give you all the best cues I can for the best ways to perform the moves to get the most out of the workout. Keep it pretty short and sweet, probably a total of about 20 minutes, here or there. So let's just get right into it. First set of 2 exercises I'm going to do. Start the same way. And one's called a bear and the other one's called bird dog hold. So for the first one, the bear, start from the hands and knees. Hands are directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips. I'm going to round my back, tucking my pelvis forward, driving my palms into the floor. Toes are flexed forward. So this is my starting position. I'm starting to feel a crunch in the core. And I'm going to lift my knees, hover them a few inches off the floor, and hold this. I'm going to breathe, trying to keep focused here, keep everything tight, feel that tension through the muscles, tighten everything as much as you can so that core stays tight, your legs are tight, keeping the hips forward, keeping the back rounded. Continuing here, another 15 seconds. Grabbing the floor with my hands, legs are tightening, core staying tight. Continue, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop, bird dog, same starting position. We're going to reach opposite leg, opposite arm, straight out. And reaching out. I'm going to hold this for 15 seconds. My glute is engaged, keeping that leg aloft there. Hand straight out. Pulling my belly button into my spine, keeping my core tight. 3, 2, 1, and switching to the other side. Again, reminder to keep your core tight, so pull the belly button into your spine, stabilize the back. 3, 2, 1. Let's go one the opposite way again. Belly button to the spine, glutes engaged with that leg up as high as you can get it without rotating your hips. And switch back one more time. Pull your core in, stabilize your back. 3, 2, 1. And we'll go back through it one more time with you here. So the bear again, rounding the back, tucking the pelvis forward, driving your palms down to the floor, ready to lift, and 30 seconds, lifting, staying tight. Let's go. Keep those muscles tense, the core, stay in that crunch, the pelvis tucked underneath, further intensifying that crunch. Yep, starting to feel it in my shoulders. So I have to do all the stabilization. I'm driven forward there, so that's going to get those engaged even more. Staying tight. Let's go another 10 seconds here. Keep that hip tucked forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Alright, we're moving into that bird dog. 15 seconds per side. We'll do twice through. And reach. Straight out. Glute engaged. Chest is forward. Belly button's up to the spine. Three, 2, 1, and switch. Pull that belly button up, chest forward, glute engaged. 3, 2, 1, and switch back. You want no wobble here, so that will be the ultimate goal if you're moving around. That's okay. We'll get better through some practice. Switch back one more time. Tightening the glutes, belly button in, chest is forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, from here, I'm going to get onto my feet and do this body weight or with some added weight and holding it however you prefer. I'm going to hold it goblet style in front of me as if I was presenting a goblet. So from here, I'm going to call this a squat pulse. So we're down here. This again, we're going to time it. I'm going to go for 30 seconds. So not achieving anything below the just bottom portion of a squat. Make sure your knees are not tracking too much forward, but they are staying out above your feet. Hips are back. Ready? And go. Intense feeling here in the quads. Get those glutes engaged too. Drive through your heels. Heels down into the floor. Also feel it in my back from those other exercises, already being a little fatigued. And trying to stabilize, holding this weight in front of me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Next, last exercise. I'll go through this one with you once here, and then once again after. If you guys want to go back and repeat anything, feel free to do so. It's just a quick, fast and furious workout. Shouldn't take much time at all. From this one, we're going to come up, hold a bridge, glutes engage, stabilizing with the bottom leg, driving that top one forward, engaging some of the core and hip flexors in there. Ready? Let's go 8 each side. Make sure to keep your hips from dipping towards the floor as you lose that stability. Lifting one leg off the floor. Want to keep the glutes engaged so you don't end up feeling it too much in your low back. If you can't go straight through these, go ahead and drop to the floor. Take a quick rest. Pop up and finish them again. Lots of stabilization here through the core and back, all along the spine there. Like I said, if you're really tight, we are using the low back there, that posterior chain, a lot in that exercise there. So if you have to take a rest, go ahead and feel free to do so. Do a quick stretch. So for me, feeling pretty good. I'm gonna go right back through one more time. Squat pulses, 30 seconds. I'm gonna start in 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Now here, my knees are staying out. Try not to have them collapse. It's tempting for those to kind of wobble in and out. Try to keep them out. Chest nice and proud. Get as much range of motion as you like, but don't come up into that rest unless you absolutely have to. Almost done here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. And then I'll go back through with you one more time. Through those bridges with that knee tuck. Alright, take a minute, like I said last time. If you need to, take a rest. It's a lot of work for your back, especially having done the bird dogs already. Not timed. Let's just hit a total of 8 each side. Bridge up with both. Squeeze the glutes tight. Nice straight line for my knees. Down through my chest. Let's count them here. We got 3 each side. 5 more. Keep the hips up. Take some concentration here. Keep that tension in the muscles. Breathing. Very important to continue to provide the muscles with oxygen in a controlled manner. A good stretch here after doing that. If you are feeling it in your low back, which will not be surprising, I am definitely a little bit too here too. Nice hip stretch. You know, a lot of those stretches that directly, you would think, affect the area that is affected. They feel good, but a lot of what's going to do more good for you is stretching out what's affecting the hip from the bottom. So if you're getting any tightness here doing this figure 4 stretch, then it could definitely be an indicator of any low back pain during exercise or just during your normal life. Just going to finish up with this stretch here. Get about my day. Do something that excites me, or, doing the things you have to for responsibility's sake. Whatever you want to do. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. Feel free to go back through any of that stuff on your own if you're craving a little bit more, or just add something else that you want to do.